Hello, lovelies. Thank you for being here today. My name is Kristen, and I am a shamanic seer, energy healer, creative, and life coach. And today I'm going to be sharing just some messages that come through me from spirit. So, whatever will come through today will be for the highest and best good of everyone watching today and for me channeling this message today. So I'm just going to see what comes through, and we will open the space and create kind of a sacred space for ourselves today. So relax, come into a state of being, set aside anything that you have taken on throughout your day. Just take a deep breath. And feel as though roots are extending from the bottoms of your feet down into the ground, grounding you, connecting you to Mother Earth, to Danu. And just take another breath here. Come into the space. Okay, and I'm going to open our space for today. So I'm going to light my candles. And I've also got several crystals here with me. Okay, let's go ahead and call in spirit today. We call in the four sacred directions: north, east, south, and west. Earth, air, fire, and water. The skies above, the earth below, the waters all around us. We stand sovereignly in the center. I ask the spirit team to support us today so that I may be the hollow bone for any messages that need to come through me for the good of the collective today. We call on the spirit team, the guides and animal guides, the ancestors of the light, our cosmic family of light. Today we call on the oak tree for strength and stability in these times. We call on the birds for their wisdom, for their guidance. The awareness of the owl and its clarity. The strength and leadership of the wolf. We are open to any messages that need to come through us today in the amount of time that we have. The space is now open. Okay. So just sit quietly. You can just relax. Close your eyes with me if you would like, and I will channel the messages as they come through. So I'm seeing a German shepherd sitting beside its owner, and they appear to be at a dog park. There are other dogs trotting around. The German shepherd is looking at a white, kind of taller, somewhat poodle-y looking dog, looking around at these other dogs trotting around, almost in a little circle. And now it kind of looks like it's almost a dog show, like they're being walked around in a circle by their owners. And there are people watching from the sides around like a ribboned off area. They're clapping as the dogs trot around. And the German shepherd is barking. barking, kind of causing a commotion. Everyone is kind of stopping to look at this German Shepherd off on the side. And the owner is just saying, shh, quiet. We don't want to do that right now. And the German Shepherd just will not stop barking. And the German Shepherd is hopping over the ribbon into that center circle with the other dogs. It comes into the middle and just looks around at all the other dogs in the circle. And it's going to one of the dogs, and it's using its teeth and it's removing the leash off of one of the dogs. And that other dog runs and kind of plays now, leaving the circle. And the German Shepherd is going to another dog, removing the leash off of this dog. And now it's leaving and running and going to play. And the owners are kind of holding the leashes of the other dogs tightly, not knowing quite what to do. And the owner of the German Shepherd is standing on the sidelines, kind of just covering their mouth, shaking their head like, oh my goodness. Just watching. And the German Shepherd is barking loudly. And the other dogs are starting to bark along with it and pull away from their owners, yanking on their leashes. And the German Shepherd is helping some of them with their leashes, letting a few more of them go from their leashes, and the dogs run off. And the people around are just kind of like wandering, not knowing quite what to do, trying to corral some of these dogs. And the rest of the dogs just kind of yank harder off of their leashes and just start running, even with the leashes still on them. They just start running away from the owners, from this circle, this dog show. And the people who are running this show are kind of just like shooing this German Shepherd away, like, go on, get out of here. And he runs off with the last dogs out into the distance of this big field, this big park with trees and grass. And the dogs are all running together freely. One of them catches a frisbee in its mouth. There's just a sense of being free, letting go. Being able to do what they want. The German Shepherd is sitting in the grass, watching the other dogs now, as they roam around, lie in the grass. And the German Shepherd is content. And he kind of sees that tall, poodle-looking dog again. Kind of sits beside it. They're both staring out at the other dogs. And now they lie down on the ground, just watching the other dogs enjoy themselves, enjoy the day out in the park, just feeling free. And the German Shepherd just puts his head down on his paws and closes his eyes and rests in the sun, just feeling the warmth on him. Just taking a deep breath and sighing, just allowing himself to rest after he did this job. And he's just starting to drift off to take a nap now. And his owner is coming over to find him laying there. She sits down beside him now in the grass and just starts petting him. She's saying, "You did good, boy." He's kind of rubbing his ear and saying, "This was worth it. These dogs are happy now. Good job." And she's lying back in the grass now, closing her eyes and relaxing. It's all turning to white. Okay, so let's just take a breath. And there was some really interesting imagery there that came through. Thank you, Spirit. Dogs are very playful, and it's interesting how sometimes, when you're on that leash, you can feel restricted, not being able to do what you want, go where you want. You have to be part of the show, right? Part of what's expected, almost like that dog show, which is a really interesting metaphor to come through. But there was the one dog, that one German Shepherd, who is kind of almost a really strong leadership type of dog, who spoke up and used his voice and took action to support the other dogs in unleashing themselves, allowing them to run free again and break free and just enjoy themselves and play and be in the moment. And then finally there was peace in that. The sun coming down with warmth in that scene and everything just being peaceful in the moment. So quite an interesting vision that came through today to speak to us about presence and speaking our truths and not being constrained by expectation and allowing ourselves to play and have fun and just be. So I hope this vision spoke to you today. If you're finding it, I know that there's something there for you. And I'm going to just go ahead and close our space for today and thank our spirit team for the messages. Thank you to the 4 sacred directions: north, east, south, and west, earth, air, fire, and water, the skies above, the earth below, and the waters all around. As we stand sovereignly in the center, we thank the spirit team for all of the support today, to the portals for allowing us to move through them in this space of messages, to the earth for all the messages. Thank you, Mother Danu, for the messages of the animals and the elements that have come through today, for the strength and support of the oak today, the ancestors of the light, and any other beings who supported us in these messages today. This space is now closed, but blessings continue to flow. And so it is. Okay, sweet friend, thank you for joining me today for these messages. I hope you received something that you truly needed. I will see you again soon. Bye.